Hey guys, Tyrope here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the version 3.0 changes for the new Commander mod. Starting out, we have a marked breakthrough equipment, Panzer Grenadier satchel charge removed, replaced by Model 24 smoke grenades. Smoke grenade gain 25% range at v3 and share a cooldown with bundle grenades, so similar to shock troop grenades now. And guards grenades, I guess, as well. Satchel charge added to Pioneer support package. So satchel charge is being moved off P-Grens and then onto the support package upgrade, which I believe is 30 munitions. It also gives a repair speed bonus and access to destroy cover. So here's a quick look at the smoke grenade that's available to Panzer Grenadiers in this commander. There you can see the cast range. If we switch over to bundle grenade, you can see the exact same range as the bundle grenade. Pretty quick toss. Good plume of smoke. There you go, just a quick look at the Model 24 smoke grenade. Only 15 munitions, so pretty cheap. Panzer IV H, now available from the HQ, requires either the support armor core or heavy panzer core. So this way, whether you go for tier 3 or tier 4, you will now have access to the Panzer IV H instead of it just being locked in tier 3. So giving you more access to the tank, which is nice. Forward supply station replaces radio intercept. Allows conversion of structures for 250 manpower and 30 fuel. Adds 6 repair pioneers to converted building and allows infantry to reinforce. Requires 1 command point. So yeah, radio intercept's gone. And I believe this was like a prototype commander that never got released, Urban Assault or something. Vossair, it used to have like some flamethrower P-Grens. So I believe this is kind of a leftover ability from that, but maybe slightly different in the implementation. So that's pretty cool. Vossair tend to be hard done by when it comes to repairs, so getting 2 options for repairs, either the Pioneer support package or this forward supply station could be really nice. Of course, this does rely on converted buildings, so you're not going to be able to build it off a bunker, which I think is probably fair enough. Otherwise, I think it would be a little bit overpowered. You just build heaps of these. It may still be an issue in some 4v4s where they're like buildings really close in safe positions. But we'll see how it shakes out. So here is a look at the forward supply station. Note that you can't put this on buildings in neutral enemy territory. It has to be in friendly territory. Gets you 6 pioneers, and this was a about 2/3 damage Tiger Ace. So we'll see how quickly they can repair that back up. It looks like it's pretty speedy. Maybe equivalent to 6 Pioneer models, if I had to guess. Looks what I would expect from about 2 Pioneer squads, so that's what I would guess. About that all these Pioneer models have full repair speed, so for that price, that's pretty good, as long as you can keep the building alive. So you may want to put it on like a building further back or in a safe position. This one would probably be ideal on this map specifically. There we go, Tiger Ace repaired. Pretty speedy. Remember, you can also reinforce from this building. So that is a look at the forward supply station. Now moving on to OKW. Panzer Commander. Due to recent feedback, we are replacing STG-44 package with Panzer Commander. So it's the one from Elite Armor, which also just got renovated, including this very ability. So that gives you access to the artillery drop, which is, I think, yeah, like overall this slot has changed quite a few times now. I'm not sure really what to put in it, but this could be an option. If you guys watched my cast of the match we played, I mentioned how I was kind of spamming the recon smoke run because I had not that much to spend my munitions on the late game after I'd already upgraded all my troops with our weapon upgrades. So this, getting tank commander and having the tank commander artillery gives you another thing to spend your munitions on in the late game, which I think will kind of balance out this commander's resource spending a little bit more. And, it's not like a no-brainer upgrade as well. Like, oftentimes the machine gun upgrade is actually better. In fact, probably more often than not, I would say. Tiger now requires all trucks converted to be called in, same as King Tiger. So the goal here is to make this not like the Command Panther, not just like I'm going to go for this every game. I'm just going to stall for a call-in every game. So that's the goal here. Probably, I don't know how much I would see play competing against King Tiger. Is a little bit cheaper, about 50 fuel cheaper. So I suppose that has some merits, also a little bit faster and whatnot, but still competing for it. I know that J for Jet says he wants to put it just behind Tier 4, and I think that would probably be fine. Not requiring all 3 trucks, just 2 out of the 3. Moving on to Soviets airborne guards. The strafe ability was never intended to be a powerful damage dealer. It was meant to be a potent suppression tool that can be quickly called in to halt advancing infantry. Adjustments have been made to heavily reduce its damage. URA has also been removed from the airborne guards due to the access to either smoke or fire superiority when appropriately upgraded. I think this is a really good change. I was feeling like airborne guards were just like a little bit too strong, had a little bit too many abilities. So removing URA helps. You can't like URA out to safety with the airborne, like the long range guards, or URA into close distance with PPSH guards. So it should make them a little bit easier to kill in small arms firefights. Nice, and yeah, good to see the strafe is going down because that was busted ass. So bit 1 strafe damage from 5 to 2. AoE also being decreased. So I guess this means that at 0 range we'll be doing the 2 damage. 1 range we'll be doing 0.5, half of the damage, so we'll be doing 1 damage. And then at 3 range it'll be doing 30% of the damage. That was a little bit confusing for me, but yeah, makes sense. So yeah, not only is its damage outright getting reduced, but maybe its AoE damage is also getting reduced. Okay, here we're doing the Guards Vet 1 ability, newly revised, this time against multiple squads. So can pin, does good suppression in a pretty wide area, but very little damage really, like less than quarter of a health of a squad. So yeah, that is the revised ability for the guards. The Cervix strafing run certainly seems a lot less potent at killing, more as a utility ability. Still comes in pretty quickly, especially if you're reasonably close to the edge of the map like we were, but yeah, nowhere near the offensive power level like it was before. IL-2 rocket strafe, damage from 120 to 160 versus vehicles. Building AoE damage from 111 to 0.25, 0.001, 0.0005. This will be adjusted. Values are temporary to stop the ability from hard countering buildings. Okay. So I think with 160 damage now, it should be doing half health to a medium tank. So I think that is probably like the threshold where it actually becomes useful now, because it does come in pretty quickly. And if you can do half health to a medium tank with it coming in that quickly, that does actually give you a chance of killing something, I would say. So I think with this change, the strafe has now become relevant against vehicles, but we'll have to test that one out. So here's the revised Sternvik rocket run. See how this one gets on. Ooh. There we go. Somehow does 3/4 or so health to that Panzer IV. Only got a 40 damage boost. I've never seen it do anywhere near that amount of damage. So, I don't know. Maybe I got some good RNG on that occasion. But that certainly seemed to be very strong against tanks now. Okay. So, second attempt at the Sternvik rocket run. See if the last one was a fluke or if it's just how much it's doing now. No, exact same damage. Nearly the full Panzer IV's health bar there. Didn't think it was... From what I read on the notes, it seemed like maybe it should do half health maximum now, up from about a third, but seems to be doing significantly more than that. I don't know if I got really bad RNG on my previous tests or what, but that seems to be very powerful. So now we're going to run the test against buildings and infantry. That's what I did last time. Okay, so I could still do about half health to a squad if they get like a direct full hit, but does almost nothing to buildings, and as well like squads behind heavy cover don't really get damaged that much. So yeah, much less effective against infantry and buildings now, but as you saw, very potent against tanks. And finally onto the bug fixes. Fixed a bug where the wrong weapon was used on the R2 rocket strafe. Fixed a bug where infantry section reinforce cost was set to 35. Yeah, I think after you upgrade to 5 men, the cost would go back up to the old value. Fixed a bug where the forward assembly could not be upgraded with the forward retreat point upgrade. I guess that's the paratrooper one. The guard paratrooper one. Fixed a bug where airborne guards a suppression strafe. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Did not require Vet 1. Okay. Fixed a bug where the Brit M10 prioritized vehicle did not function. Yeah, I mentioned that. That's unfortunate. Fixed a bug where Tiger Ace's prioritized vehicle did not function when in spearhead mode. Okay. And fixed an issue where the Command Tiger ability failed to trigger. Oh man, I don't know how they got up to Vet 4, Vet 5 on that bad boy, but I guess it was not working correctly. So yeah, there you go guys, version 3.0 changes. Not that many changes, but you know, some pretty significant ones and a lot of bug fixes. So thanks for tuning in guys, and until next time, goodbye and good luck. A special thank you goes out to my Patreon backers and donators that help make videos like this possible.